Hey everyone, I'm back again. Another YouTube video, and it has been a couple of weeks, or actually, no, that is about right. It has been a couple of weeks. I've had a couple of rough times. Um, I've had some stuff coming back, and I haven't always been in the best place. I just feel like sometimes it's gotten a little bit a little bit too much for me, and that's why I haven't done this video earlier. But I'm back again tonight, and quite frankly, I'm happy to be back because I love doing these videos. I really do. Like, I know they may not be for everyone, but then again, it's always good to put some entertainment out there to talk about what I love, like the passion of everything, and also to my followers who still follow and watch the videos. Like, honestly, I appreciate you all. You're all fantastic, and yeah. So I'm gonna start this video off before even going into a title of it. This past year, it has been crazy. Like, I'm still working at Weatherspoons. I have technically done probably a lot more this year than what I thought I would have done. I went to two different Comic Cons. I've been to Newcastle, London. I've met the greatest heroes of my life, which I will never ever forget. I've had really great moments with my family who previously I hadn't seen for years, and gotten back in contact with some old friends again, which has meant a lot to me. And also, just yeah, it's been. I'd say it's been a weird year, to say the least. It has been a proper weird year, and obviously tonight it is the 29th of December 2022, literally going into 2023 soon, and well, I'll put a little bit more of that into the end, but throughout this year, those who have been there for me, you've all been fantastic, and quite frankly, wouldn't be anywhere else without you. So, with that in mind, now, I said in my last video that this would be about Christmas movies. It is on that, but that's not my title. The title for tonight's video is The Joys of Christmas. Now, Christmas has been and gone. Obviously, I wanted to do this video before Christmas, but again, like I said, I was going through some stuff. But I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this video because Christmas time, I absolutely love it. I always have since I was a kid. I mean, there are people who don't really like Christmas, so I'm going to use this as a pun. You're all a bunch of Scrooges. You're all doing your bar humbugs. But for me, Christmas, it's all about family for me. It always has been. Like, I love my family to pieces. I really do. Like, Christmas with my family is all I could ever ask for. Like, I wouldn't care if I never got any presents. My family is for me. I will admit, it has been hard the last two Christmases not having my nan around. Because, well, she was a wonderful woman, my nan. She was absolutely soul of the earth, fantastic. And I miss her more than I could ever know. Christmas was her favourite time of year, so I see where I got it from. She always had the biggest amount of spirit in her. She always did everything to make sure it was just special for everyone. Like, I had some fantastic memories with the family. Like, I even remember stuff from years back. Like, I remember 2003. I was 4 years old. I got a Clifford the Big Red Dog toy, and I have got no idea where it went. To this day, I have no idea what the hell happened to it. I used to love that toy. I also had a big Thomas the Tank Engine train set. That was amazing. I think that broke. Yeah. And back in those days, oh my god, you got the big jars of sweets. You don't get that now, though. You just get the really small little collection boxes. But oh my god, back in those days, wow. It was like gallons of years to sweets. I mean, hell, you could live off those for a year. And no, I never tried. They were pretty much gone within the first few months. I was a kid. It happens. Couple of other things I got throughout the years. I think I got a bike one year, unless that was a birthday. Oh no, it was like this little go-kart thing. Oh my god, that was fantastic. That really was. I think that was in the same year. It was like a good go-kart kind of thing. It was brilliant. Let's see, what else did I get from like memories? This is just like jotting like from my head because I remember a load of random stuff. Ooh. I remember one year I actually got a Doctor Who box set, the Davros collection. I can't remember what year that was, but oh my god, it was brilliant. 2009, I got this like kind of Hot Wheels kind of thing, and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I got that on DVD. But yeah, have had and still continue to do some fantastic Christmases. Like I say, it's just my favourite time of the year. I would have put on a Christmas top on tonight, but I'm just in red. Well, burgundy. And I've also been currently watching House of the Dragon, so I might even think about doing that in a couple of months' time, or even next month. I'll see. Once I've got my head around it. But for Christmas films, now, this is a thing for me. I love Christmas films. Now, I am not going to get into the discussions of what is a Christmas film or is what not a Christmas film, Die Hard. And for those who say it is, I do not care. It's not. And I'm probably going to get a load of arguments on this afterwards, so I'll need to be careful of that. Watch this space. If anyone is going to complain about it, well, bring it on. But I haven't even watched it, so you know what? Just spout that crap. But no, big Christmas film for me. I actually watched it a week ago. It is the best Christmas film, in my opinion. I've loved it since I was a kid, and that is The Muppets Christmas Carol. Now, I actually think that was my very first Christmas film. It definitely seems like it was. It was just completely amazing. You got Kermit the Frog as Bob Cratchit, Miss Piggy as Emily, and that was just so predictable for the Muppets. You had Tiny Tim, and you also had Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, with the Muppets Christmas Carol, the reason why I love it so much is it's just one of those Christmas films that you can connect with. Like, I laugh at it, I sing along to it, I cry at it. Now, that is what makes a good Christmas film. You cannot watch a film that you love, sing to, and cry at, and not call it a Christmas film, because that is what Christmas is all about. You've got all of those emotions, and it is just brilliant. Like, it's one of the best Christmas films out there. The next one I've got is Elf, which is Will Ferrell. Now, I love that film. I think it's brilliant. I don't remember when I first watched it, but it's got a great cast in it, and it really sums up the Christmas spirit. Well, I mean, if you haven't watched it, you've got to, because like obviously you've got the song Santa Claus is Coming to Town in it, and it just yeah, I've even sang along to it. I've got no shame. I do not mind singing. I love a good sing song, especially at Christmas time. um, the next one I've got down is a bit of an unexpected one, actually. And yeah, it may seem childish, but I'm an adult. I grew up with it. I'll still watch it. Beauty and the Beast, An Enchanted Christmas. Now, that one, I definitely remember as a kid. I watched it all the time with my sister, actually, when we were kids, during around Christmas time. Um, it was a very memorable film. I didn't really get it at first, which you usually don't. But yeah, I always found it to be a great film. The songs in it, they were really, really catchy. And yeah, it was a fantastic film for the year it came out in. I don't know what year it came out. I think it was probably the 90s or the early 2000s. I could be wrong. Come to think of it, I think it probably was the 90s because they had the same cast. I don't know. But no, I completely love that film. It's amazing. Like it truly, truly is amazing. And the ending of it as well is just so sweet. It is a lovely it's just a lovely ending. Like the music and the crescendo of the orchestra, and it was just so touching and moving. And it actually got me here in the heart. It really got me because it was just one of those. Oh, it was a beautiful ending. It really, really was. I just loved it. And then the next one, well, probably the final one. I'll have a few more pop in my head. And most people might not know this one, but it's an Old Dog's Christmas Carol. Now, again, Muppets Christmas Carol, or just rather a Christmas Carol, but with dogs. I know. But again, as a child, I watched it constantly, and the beginning song, When We Hear a Christmas Carol, I absolutely love that song. It is just, oh, it's so catchy. I sing along to it. It is brilliant. I absolutely love it. I get emotional singing along to it. I mean, I know that's bad, but then again, I am very sentimental. Like, I am a sentimental guy. I don't care. That's me. I'm an emotional person all around. That's me. If I sing along to it, I sing along to it. If I cry to it, then sod the haters, because that's what we do. We cry. It's normal. And with this face, yeah, this face breaks down. And in previous videos, I actually look a lot better now since I had a shave. I mean, whew, it was getting really bushy. I didn't like it. But other films that I love, aside from these ones here, the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen, they're brilliant. They really are. I love what they did with them, about how every year they always made it funnier. Like with every different film they had, it was quite funny. The third one though, it just had that one thing that I couldn't really get into. I don't know what it was, but it just seemed a little bit too dulled down, I suppose. Rather, with the first one and the second one, they were brilliant. Like I can't fault them, but just the third one, the escape clause, I wasn't too sure. But then again, I also watched the Santa Claus, or rather the Santa Clauses, because obviously with the Santa Claus they have it as in clauses and not just like the clause, but the Santa Claus. And if anyone doesn't get that, then it's like with the SE at the end. But yeah, never mind that. But no, I watched the Disney Plus series, and quite surprisingly, I was really impressed with it. I loved the fact that Tim Allen came back for it again, because honestly, it'd been such a long time since the last film, and I think he came back into the role. He went right into it. He got right back into it, and he was just amazing again. It was great to see him back. I didn't get the whole thing though with the beard being a lot shorter, because usually it was just down to here. But I don't get the whole beard shortage thing. But again, I loved it. And I even heard they're doing a second season again, so I will be looking forward to watching that. Also other Christmas films. I like the Home Alone films. They they're quite good. I'm not the biggest fan of them, I would say. I do like them, but no, let's go with that. I love them. They're brilliant. They really are. Also, next one. What was it again? I literally just had it in my head. Oh, The Grinch. Definitely The Grinch. Grew up with that as a kid. Really good film. Jim Carrey. You can't fault him. He's a fantastic actor. Really fantastic. Oh, if I was going to try and think of other Christmas films too. We'll tell you what, I actually recently saw Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday special. Brilliant. Absolutely funny. Like, I loved seeing them back again. And I can't wait to see them back again in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, because I do love Marvel, obviously. But the short film was brilliant. Um, there's also a couple of Glee episodes that have Christmas specials, and they were really good too. Yeah, they were brilliant. um, ooh, it's quite a hard one to think of Christmas films, isn't it? Because there are so many of them out there. Like, there's the Snowman, and the Snowman and his dog. You got Father Christmas, Love Actually, which is actually my mum's favourite film. Oh my god, The Polar Express. I completely forgot about that. Miracle on 34th Street. The Santa Claus with I don't know his name. I can't remember it, but he played. It was literally when he discovered the North Pole for the first time, and then through the decades, his number one elf Patch went to New York City. So that's on that one. The Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell. Now, I hadn't watched them properly, but I was actually watching them all properly on Christmas Day, and yeah, I never realised how good they were. Like, they were really, really good films. Like, obviously I watched a little bit of them, but it was more just like skipping parts to get to the certain bits. But I'll definitely watch them again next year. I mean, oh, hell, I could even watch them all year because they're on Netflix. Like, hell, they've been on Netflix for like over a year. They still haven't gone off. Like, what the hell? They take the Grinch off, but they don't leave that on. I mean, come on. It is hard to think of Christmas films and series, but then again, every Christmas film that they've done is pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, now, like I say, Christmas for me is just it's the best time of the year for me. Obviously now it is a little bit different. Um, but then again, what matters is that at the end of the day, if you always keep Christmas in your heart, then the magic never goes away. Because that's the thing with me. I've always tried to keep the magic of Christmas in me because, yeah, I'm gonna get older, but you shouldn't lose what you love. You should always keep it close to you. Like, some people, they can hold the spirit of Christmas for like half a year and then just wait until it comes back again. Some people just don't even keep it. They just like, they leave it. They think that Christmas is over. Yeah, that's it. You keep the Christmas tree up until maybe January or February. You hear a Christmas song through the middle of the year and you're thinking, no, way too early. But other than that, like, yeah, I love keeping the Christmas spirit in me. Like, even though it can be hard, I do try. But I will admit, if I do hear a Christmas song in the middle of the year, or if I see a tree going up at the very beginning of November, I will judge. But that's also a thing as well. Christmas songs, I mean, hell, Wham, Last Christmas, love it. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey, Kelly Clarkson, Underneath the Tree, Wizard, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, Merry Christmas Everyone, Do They Know It's Christmas? I love those songs there. They're fantastic. But yeah, you know, like I say, end of the year's coming up, moving into 2023, and I must say, it's going to be a challenging year, I reckon. I definitely want to do a lot more stuff though again. You know, I want to go travelling again. I want to go back to Newcastle. I want to go to London Comic Con again in March. I hope to do that. I'll be turning 24, so I will be dreading that. I'm getting old. I'm going away on holiday next year, in December at the beginning. I hope to maybe get a tattoo of a memory of my nan. I want to finally get that done. So I hope to do that. And also I hope to get back into what I used to love doing. I want to try get back into dancing again. Because it's been about 3 years since I stopped. I miss it all the time. And I love doing it. Like, even now I've still got that feeling whenever I hear something that I've danced to, I want to do it. So I want to try and get back into that. So we will literally see what happens next year. And with that, the future of YouTube for me. Now, I want to continue doing these videos, and I am going to keep continuing to do these videos. I'm going to try to maybe do one every week or twice a week. I don't care. I will do it. And I want to try and get back into my singing videos again. Because, again, singing was what I used to love doing. I really want to get back into it again. And I am going to try. I'm literally going to do my best to get back into it. And I will. It may take me a while, but as long as I can get the confidence back up again, it can happen. So, with that, I'm gonna leave this for tonight. May have not been one full of details, but I've put some stuff in here that has meant a lot to me, and hopefully it can also help people connect on another level. Because no matter where we are at this time of the year, whether we've lost someone or whether we remember someone who we really loved, or whether you may have had the worst year ever, but you know you can make a difference and you know that things can get better. In the end, there is always going to be someone out there who can connect with you and have your group of people around you who just make the world better. I've been lucky enough to have that. I'm sure that a lot of other people have too. Now, I don't have a spoiler for the next video, and this will be my last one for 2022. So, with that in mind, I will see you all next year. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. And I hope you will all have a happy new year. Good night, YouTube. To be honest, I've loved doing this the last couple of months. See you next year.